それではぜひ、皆さんモンスターハンターワイルズ楽しんでいただけたらと思っております。では最後はいつもの掛け声で締めさせていただきたいと思います。はい、せーの。Happy hunting!
Yeah, you're goddamn right, happy hunting. We salute you. Hello, my fellow hunters. We are mere hours away. I imagine you're excited. Well, I've got two huge good bits of news that should help make this painful final wait easier. The first is that as of today, our actual, wilds, guides, and early game tips, and basically everything that you could need for your start to the game in a spoiler-free way is going up today, amongst some other new goodies, all including the real game that we've spent, the last however long playing for hundreds of hours, so we can bring you this stuff. The start of it's already up on the channel, there is more coming today, so if you are interested in knowing some very helpful advice that will enhance your experience a lot, trust us, well, hit the subscribe and the bell and all of that stuff. But anyway, the next bit of news that should make things ever so sweeter is title update news, i.e. title update 1. So out the gate we have a release date, or at least a narrow release period, early April, which is really, really exciting because that's much sooner than I think anyone expected. I personally thought at least a couple of months, probably, the end of April at the soonest, so this is actually really, really great. It's not going to feel like that long at all, and probably the right amount of time, just over a month for everyone to get really stuck in, and then boom, new content. But that new content, as we currently understood it, is just some event quests and mizutsune, which, don't get me wrong, is awesome, but I think we were all like, okay, and then? Well, the and then is here. Prepare your gear and resolve, hunters. Title Update 1 will bring with it a monster of formidable strength at a level above tempered. Another challenging monster will also await you. So those two sentences by themselves are phenomenal to hear. Firstly, because it confirms that there's going to be at least 2 monsters in the title update, which is excellent. But secondly, it also confirms that we are going to get something that hopefully should make us very familiar with the fantastic new karting animations. So that's really, really promising, especially in the face of me and a lot of other reviewers finding the game just maybe a little bit too relaxing if you are a Monster Hunter veteran. It does feel like we're all over here, like just secretly kind of like, please, hurt us monsters, do it, hurt me. And to be fair, that's exactly how it should be. But either way, this is great. The question is then, is mizutsune going to be the monster with a formidable strength at a level above tempered? Or is mizutsune kind of the extra to the main event, the Stygian Zinogre, the Frostfang Barioth, and so on? I kind of both hope and feel that that's the case, as exciting as mizutsune is, and again, the more I think about it, the more I come round to it, because I think the whole bubbly soap stuff in the level of detail and visual gorgeousness that Wilds has is actually going to be stunning. I think it makes sense to have maybe perhaps something with a little bit more star power to be the title of the title update. In any case, knowing that there is going to be something that is going to bring pain is lovely. To be fair, based on neither of these actually referencing mizutsune, it's interesting that they wouldn't go, there's going to be a monster with a strength level of tempered, and also don't forget mizutsune's coming. Maybe that's deliberately done to not let you know which is which, keep that mystery, which is likely, but there is an outside chance that mizutsune is neither of these, and that's just another bonus third thing, and mizutsune doesn't count as one of the challenging monsters. That's perhaps a little bit of hopefulness, but it's certainly something to think about. As is the fact that we're getting new actual, game content that isn't just monsters. Yes, the usual, Laird's event quest, all of that stuff, but we're actually getting a whole ass gathering hub from the looks of it. A new place to meet, communicate, have meals together, and more with other hunters will be added in Title Update 1. This area, so it is a new area, will be available to hunters who have completed the main story, so get hunting and be ready. This makes me think a couple things. Firstly, we're going to get meaningful non-new monster content in title updates, i.e. new areas, perhaps even new features, because this implies a collective way to have food that isn't the BBQ wherever you go portable system, which is really cool, because as much as I love the utility of the portable eating, it really is useful and feels kind of like it should always have been this way mechanically. That big collective kitchen with the huge feast, that is something that always brings a smile to your face in Monster Hunter, and it seems like we're going to get our meals and eat them too in Title Update 1. And actually having a dedicated gathering hub, even though you can walk around the maps together, you can walk around the base camps together, is still going to be really nice. It does make me wonder if we might get a place to display endemic life in an update. That would be a really fun little twist, wouldn't it? But it also then, outside of being new features and literal areas of the game, I feel like for it to be a title update, it's probably going to be tied to something story-y. With how focused Wilds is on story, I can't imagine title updates just being a single NPC stood in a base camp going, "This monster's appeared, go hunt it," and then you go hunt it. I imagine there will be this discovery, this learning, this little narrative attached to it, like there was with title updates in previous games, like Vitalis, for example, but in Wilds' more in-depth manner. So all in all, yeah, very exciting, very promising, and I'm very much looking forward to how this will develop. The big question then is when Title Updates 2? Is it going to keep at this pace, or is that going to be a more like 2-3 month gap? That's something that will be very, very telling. But for now, guys, we're heading to launch, literally, less than 24 hours from I'm recording this, all of you will be playing, which is so cool. I'm so happy for you, I'm so excited for you, I cannot wait to be with you through the journey, the pro and noob as well, and as I said, lots of proper post-release, all the information you need videos are now starting on the channel and will keep on happening, so check them out if you are so inclined. For now then, well, like if you have enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more, consider supporting the future of the channel on Patreon down below, and remember, always and forever, happy hunting! I don't quite do it as well, but I do like doing it.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.